The entire Ukrainian column, after crossing the Dragon's Teeth, was destroyed. It's day 575 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from Novomayersky. It seems like the Ukrainian counteroffensive in this area has failed once again. As you know, Ukrainian forces activated this front a couple of weeks ago. They had the objective of taking these two villages under their control. Since then, they had launched numerous attacks on the village. At first, they were able to take the trenches located at the northern outskirts of the village. However, it was proving very costly, as Russian artillery was striking them very heavily and accurately. Not only this, they in fact had complete fire control over the road that Ukrainian reinforcements used. We have seen many videos of Ukrainian equipment being destroyed by direct hits. As a result, Ukrainian forces suffered serious losses. For the past couple of days, they in fact have decreased the intensity, and have now mostly gone on the defense. Russian forces, sensing the weak spot, decided to counterattack. Latest report says, Russian forces, after launching a counterattack, were able to recapture the northern outskirts of the village. Russian sources say, Ukrainian forces have withdrawn several brigades to the rear, in order to restore their combat potential, and have sent new units as a replacement. Now moving to the Robotny sector. As I reported in my last video, Ukraine has decreased their intensity around the village. Russian sources say, Ukrainian forces are regrouping, as they are bringing in more equipment and manpower. Russian forces, taking advantage of the situation, are striking them very hard. In a recent video shared by a Russian source, you can see them striking the concentration of Ukrainian forces with a flamethrower. In addition, Russian forces continue to hit Ukrainian positions with FPV drones. Recently, they struck Ukrainian positions south of the village, which suggests that the front has not changed at all. Now in Verbove sector. It seems like Ukraine was able to cross the first defensive lines with their heavy equipment. In a recent video, you can see Ukrainian forces attacking Russian positions with several armored vehicles. This video was geolocated here. However, the attack failed badly, as Russian forces destroyed nearly all Ukrainian armored vehicles. But this indicates that Ukrainian forces were able to form some kind of small gap in the first defensive lines, in order for them to cross it with heavy equipment. In my previous report, I told you how Russian forces were raining FAB bombs on Ukrainian positions. In addition, given the frequent attack on Crimea with missiles and drones, Russian forces are extensively monitoring Ukrainian movements on this entire front. They are especially focused on the runways and airfields. During one of their reconnaissance, they found the Ukrainian aircrafts on the airfields located near Kryvyi. So they decided to strike it with a Lancet drone. In the video of the strike, you can see the drone hitting Ukrainian MiG aircraft accurately. Many Ukrainian sources have expressed their frustration about this incident. They urged Ukrainian officials to protect their valuable asset. Russian sources say, this strike was around 70 kilometers from the front line. Up until now, Lancets were only seen striking at around 50 kilometers. This suggests that Russians were able to successfully extend the Lancet's operational range. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.